What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Blank Online here today to tell you more about some Call of Duty Warzone. But before I get any further in this video, only 98% of you guys watching the video right now are subscribed to the channel. So if you haven't done so yet, make sure you click that subscribe button to be kept up to date on everything to do with Warzone Season 5, Black Ops Cold War, and more. Let's get into the video. Season 5 is coming very soon. We are in the latter stages of Season 4, and we have just gotten a trailer showing us what's new in Season 5 of Warzone and what we can expect. We have new operators to talk about, we have changes to Stadium, we have a new faction, new weapons, and more. But I'm going to show you guys the trailer right now, and then we're going to go ahead and discuss it.
We are soldiers, each our own force. Join the Armistice. Join the Armistice Alliance. Stand up for your brothers.
He was right until that treaty collapsed and chaos set in. Now we got friends on the ground who need professionals to get the job done right. Shadow Company has actionable intel and the best warfighters money can buy. So I ask you, who do you want to be? And who do you want on your team? Join us.
So that was the trailer for Season 5 of Warzone. So very interesting, and something that I didn't expect at all, to be honest with you all, for what was coming in Season 5. I honestly expected Soap or another returning character to be the main operator here in Warzone Season 5, but they've actually changed it up and made a couple of new operators and an entire new faction as well. We know that at the moment in the story of Warzone, the factions are sort of blurred. Everyone's sort of coming together with everyone. Enemies are becoming friends with benefits kind of thing. I don't know if that's the best way to use that, but I guess this trailer here sort of is like, you guys are doing fucking shit. You guys are all over the place. We're coming in here and we're fixing it up. So Shadow Company, new allegiance, new operators, new everything basically, and it's going to be really interesting to see how this goes on. So there are three new, or I guess in the trailer here, there are three new operators for us to sort of look at and discuss here. So we have Rose, and Rose is actually on the splash page of Season 4. So if you boot up Modern Warfare, the operator you see on that splash page once you boot it up is actually Rose. So that's cool. We've known that for quite a while now that Rose was coming to Modern Warfare, but we had no idea that the operator was going to be tied to this new faction, which is Shadow Company. Then you have Velikan, and then you have Marcus Ortega, which I believe is the dude bro in the middle of that sort of exiting the plane scene, the dude with the sunnies, the goatee, and he's just really jacked. And doesn't he remind you of like Batista from Guardians of the Galaxy and of WWE fame? Like, I don't know if you guys are fans of those two properties, but he looks like Dave Batista, and I can't see him without thinking Dave Batista, so I'm just gonna say it's Dave Batista. Moving on from the operators, we did see a little sort of image. It was like a frame, like it wasn't even that long, of Stadium with an actual name to Stadium. So they're actually naming Stadium, which is interesting because Stadium never had a name. Call of Duty tweeted that if you were to name Stadium, what would you name it? And it seems like they've named Stadium something. I can't really make out what they've named it, but they've named Stadium, which is interesting because, as we know, Stadium is meant to be opening up. We're meant to be opening the doors, being able to go inside Stadium and looting and fighting and exploring that whole scene there. So I don't know, Stadium seems is going to be the big focus here in Warzone Season 5, and what revolves around Stadium and what happens to Stadium in terms of story point of view and potentially map changes and POI changes in that point of view as well. So a name for Stadium and potentially the opening of the doors to Stadium is coming here in Season 5, whether that be at the start, whether that be in the middle or at the end, where it sort of just have to wait and see. I assume that all these changes to Stadium will happen at the start of the season. I don't think that they're going to sort of sit on it and wait till either the middle part of Season 5 or the ending of Season 5. Like, they very well could, but I mean, I don't think they're going to do it. I don't think having a brand new faction is just going to be enough to entice people to get excited about Warzone. Again, if you have the new faction, and you have the new guns, and you have the changes to Stadium, and whatever in-game event happens there, I think that's the best way to sort of kick things off and then improve and sort of add on that from there. But we're just gonna, I guess, have to wait and see here. But let's sort of talk about this now. New weapons coming to Warzone Season 5. In the trailer, it was a bit hard to spot because it was only a couple of seconds. Again, it was like frames of things that we saw. So we have the AN-94, which is an assault rifle, and the APC-9. Now, everyone knows the AN-94 from games like Black Ops 2, for example, is the most prominent one for me when I think of the AN-94. But the APC-9 is a brand new weapon. I don't think it's a weapon that we've seen before. It could very well be a weapon that we've seen before just for the new name. But from what we can see here in the trailer and looking at the model of the weapon, it doesn't look like anything we've really seen before. But the AN-94, we've definitely seen that weapon before. So I'm very, very sort of happy that it's another SMG assault rifle pairing here for this season. I'm glad that it's not. I know I said I wanted the intervention, but I don't know. I just wanted some fun weapons to use because you get bored using the same old thing every single time. AN-94 is one of my favorite weapons from Black Ops 2, so I'm very happy that it's coming here for Warzone in Season 5. APC-9, to be honest, it just looks like a normal SMG. Like, I can't really say more on it because it's meant to be like an original gun. It's not meant to be anything we've ever seen before. But maybe the meta will shift if the AN-94 is absolutely shredded. Maybe the meta will shift there. If the APC-9 is really, really cracked as well, then we could see the meta shift there. New weapons always mean the meta will potentially shift. At the moment in Warzone, there is a Bruin meta, which I will make a video on if you guys want to see my Bruin class. But at the moment, there's a Bruin meta. We only have a couple of days to figure out whether or not the AN-94 and the APC-9 will be shifted in that new meta or will be included in that meta potentially, but we're going to have to wait and see there. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have here in my sort of little analysis and what I've sort of seen in the Warzone Season 5 trailer. There's not a hell of a lot to go through. I'm sure there's like little bits and pieces that I missed out on that only the eagle eye can see or whatever, but that's what I got from this one. So new faction, Shadow Company, 3 new operators potentially being in the battle pass, but potentially could be coming out in like bundles and microtransactions. But we're definitely at least getting 1 or 2 new operators this season, whether they both be from Shadow Company or not. We're gonna have to wait and see, but we're definitely getting 1 from Shadow Company. I can confirm that we're definitely getting 1 at least. Name changes to Stadium, location changes and POI changes to Stadium. Whether or not that translates to other locations on the map as well, we'll have to wait and see, but Stadium seems like it's going to be the main one there. And obviously your 2 new weapons, so the AN-94 and the APC-9, coming to Warzone in Season 5. I am very excited for Season 5 and seeing how Warzone changes as a result of all the changes to Stadium and potentially even more changes to the map as well. So I'm very, very keen to see what Infinity Ward has in store for us for this next season. But for now, that's all I have for you guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Comment down below about what you think of all of the things that are coming to Warzone Season 5 and your opinions on them. Click subscribe if you're new here so you don't miss out on my next video, because we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers and I think we can do it by the end of the year. I'll say that now. If it doesn't happen, I'll be a little bit disappointed, but not too disappointed, because this year has been absolutely incredible. But if you're not subscribed to the channel and you're part of the 98%, help me get to that goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. It'll be greatly appreciated. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.